For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
This one is for none of the marbles. Welcome to beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii. It's Sticky Bleachers and the Pro Bowl coverage. I am Cory.
I'm Bob, and really excited for this matchup in a beautiful setting. And we have the classic AFC NFC Pro Bowl battle, and Morten Anderson getting it set to kick off.
That's right. Zip up your pants in the back because it is 1991. We are playing the classic good old days of the Pro Bowl. He kicks off to Bobby Humphrey of the old Denver Broncos squad, and off we go. QB Bills to start things off, Bob.
Oh, man, so many memories with QB Bills, so really happy to see him out there. And,
I wish he could have gotten a Super Bowl win. Seems like QB Bills just could not get the Cowboys just were too much for QB Bills to overcome in those early days, weren't they, Bob?
Yep, and wide left and all those fun things. So QB Bills, though, playing for the Pro Bowl title here, which is the true title. So
yes, Thurman Thomas, QB Bills' favorite running back on that Buffalo squad, is getting a lot of early action here. As you would expect, probably. Coaches like to let their battery mates play together. QB Bills hands it off to, oh no, it's a fake. QB Bills holds on, and it's complete to, incomplete to Drew Hill.
Yeah, Drew Hill almost came up with that catch there, but it's just thrown too hard there by QB Bills. And, you know, for the AFC, I'd like to see Bo Jackson a little more involved, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure he'll work himself in, but as it is, Drew Hill, after not catching that last one, does make the touchdown reception from the aforementioned QB Bills, and the AFC off to a firing start, 6-0, and Nick Lowry of the Kansas City Chiefs out to kick the extra point attempt.
Yes, Drew Hill, whose brother is famously Grant Hill, but with a beautiful catch there, and we have ourselves an early 7-0 lead for the AFC.
Drew Hill, not to be confused with the famous R&B group Drew Hill.
Yes.
Of which a young Cisco in 1991. What was Cisco up to in 1991, Bob? Do you think Joe Montana taking over things for the NFC?
He might have been practicing his dance moves or getting his hair to be that beautiful color silver that he ended up having. So
yes, that does look nice. Montana completes it to wide receiver Andre Rison of the Atlanta Falcons. 1991 was a beautiful year. Montana now back to pass again to Barry Sanders, legendary running back Barry Sanders, and it's 2nd down and 5 for the NFC squad.
It's great to see Sanders out there, and and it looks like Montana. And let's go down to our friends Pat Summerall. Pat, what'd you see on that one?
And he's sacked.
Right you are, Pat.
Absolutely. He was sacked down there. So we're happy to be joined by Pat Summerall.
Thanks for the sideline report, buddy.
And a beautiful catch there. And Madden, how did Jerry Rice catch that one down there?
Just got thrown in there so hard, it stuck.
Now, Joe Montana, thank you, John. John Montana, famous for throwing those balls in there so hard they just stick.
Yes, they do just stick in there. So, the NFC ties that game up, and now we have a 7-7 game, and Humphreys with a small return there with the minute 14 left to go in here in the first quarter, and pretty exciting Pro Bowl so far, wouldn't you say there, Cory?
Absolutely. More exciting than any 21st century Pro Bowl, although we have no idea how that's going to happen. Now, Thurman Thomas, just enough for a first down. QB Bills, again, going to his favorite target. It is strange, Bob, not to see more action from the Jackson here so far.
Absolutely. He is a dominating presence, but, they could just be saving him. That was a nice first down run, though, by him.
And as we say that, Mr. Bo Jackson comes out and gets the first down, and now it's the pitch to Jackson to the left. He gets a first down to the right, now a first down to the left. This is what I would have expected to see, Bob.
Yep, all day, every day. Just give Bo the ball and let him do his thing. So,
yes, Bo Jackson on loan from the Kansas City Royals. I don't know if a lot of people know that. He has a special contract that lets the Royals loan him to the Raiders in the offseason.
Yep, I believe the Royals get Howie Long in return, so it's a pretty good deal for them.
I don't think that's the best deal. Maybe the Royals, in the future, maybe they'll have a World Series win, Bob.
Yeah.
Who knows?
QB Bill's just throwing a lightning bolt in there. Matt, did you see anything on that one down there?
He just reared back and fired that one in there.
Yeah, he did. Just reared back and threw a laser beam. So QB Bills
Thank you,
puts the
John.
AFC on.
Rodney Holman, the tight end from the Cincinnati Bengals in 1991, reeling that one in. And thank you, John, for the insight there.
We're really happy to be joined by Pat and John here today, and to go along with all these Pro Bowl festivities.
Yes, they're just enjoying the Hawaii sunshine. John Madden, this is his first trip to Hawaii, as we know he's not a big fan of flying. He did take a boat over here. Took him about 9 months to come over, but that's okay because Monday Night Football is not a thing yet.
Yes, that's true. And Pat, did you see where that ball was marked by chance?
Ball on the 23-yard line.
All right, so Pat, there was our ball on the 23-yard line. Looks like they're going to have to come out with the punt unit here, so we'll have our first punt of the game.
Yeah, Sean Landetta getting some action. Not often do you see Pro Bowl punters getting a chance to stretch their legs, Bob.
A very important part of the game, and definitely in the Pro Bowl. So,
it's one thing we like to see a lot of is punting in the Pro Bowl. If there's one thing that the fans demand, it is defensive struggles. Thurman Thomas with the handoff here, and he's got about 5. Interesting, the AFC is working through a nice stable of their running backs. Haven't seen quite the same thing from the NFC yet, Bob.
Yeah, and QB Bills with all day to throw there, and he completes the pass there to Thomas. And Madden, did you see anything down there on the field?
The offensive line made this play possible.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. He had a lot of time to throw there. So
I agree with that, John. I would argue or extend that to say that the offensive line makes every play possible, especially here in the Pro Bowl in beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii. Everybody watch the Pro Bowl.
Ooh.
Complete to Bo Jackson, and he is on to... Whoa, he's moving, and he's down to about the 28-yard line.
yes, he's about to the 28-yard line. And Bo showing off the catching skills that he's been working on over there in Kansas City. So,
yep, that's right. Beautiful center field play. Mike Singletary gets his arms around QB Bills. Longtime nemesis of QB Bills everywhere is Mike Singletary, tearing it up there in 1991. Handoff is to Thomas of the Bills, who gets another loss. So it's 3rd down and a mile to go here in the Pro Bowl, Bob.
yep, but if anyone can get 3rd down and 20, it's QB Bills. So here he goes, takes a long shot down there to Drew Hill, and Drew Hill living like it's 1991 again.
Reeling another one in. Drew Hill, inspiration of Cisco and company. Maybe a young Cisco is watching us here in 1991 with his pants on backwards, working on that silver dye job.
Yep. One can only hope. One can only hope.
I certainly hope so. Nick Lowry to kick things off to Emmitt Smith. We haven't seen much of him on the ground. Interesting, he's been playing in the return game. Let's see if the NFC can work him into the offense a little more, as they are behind 2 touchdowns here. Less than a minute to go before the end of the first half.
Yeah, I'd like to see this NFC team play with a little more intensity. This game is going to get out of hand pretty quickly, but Montana over to Rison, and Rison running down to about the 17, 18-yard line there. So
he's inside the 15. Andre Rison just running the old run it straight up the middle route there, Bob.
Yep,
the classic.
Yep, absolutely. And the field goal is, I don't know, Pat, did you see something down there?
The kick is good.
Okay, so the kick is good. Awesome.
Thank you, Pat. Off of the left sidebar there. Now, interesting, they didn't take one shot at the end zone there, Bob. They went for the field goal right away with 23 seconds left to go and going to the kickoff to try to run this clock out.
Oh, but they put the ball on the ground, and quickly the NFC recovers, but that's going to take us into halftime. And NFC's down 10-21.
Wow. Very interesting game so far. I hope that slight error in judgment there does not come back to haunt the NFC. Joe Montana and company down by a couple of scores here going into the second half. They are going to start the second half with the ball, so Emmitt Smith will field it just outside the 25, and he is up towards the 40-yard line. Let's see what they can do here, Bob, in the first series.
Yeah, and if there's anybody that knows how to play from behind, it is Joe Montana. So, but that was a quick stuff there on the run, and now they're set up for
Ernest Biner, not much going on there.
Ernest. You don't see many football players with the name Ernest anymore. So
that's right. You know what I mean, Vern? You don't see a lot of Ernests around anymore.
And Montana under center. Hands it off to Biner. And again,
that is Ernest. He made a couple of nice moves, but was not enough to fake out this tough AFC Pro Bowl defense. Pro Bowl, everybody. It's Pro Bowl time. We are in Hawaii. Watch. Sean Landetta to punt it away for the NFC team. Not exactly what you had drawn up probably at halftime for the offensive coordinator, Bob.
No, you definitely want your team to come up more fresh than that, or at least put together a longer drive than a quick 3-and-out. But as it stands, that's what they did. So
there we go. Oh, we're bringing it out to measure, and it is going to be a first down for the AFC. Do you think we have a young Roger Goodell watching today here, Bob? Maybe he's hanging out with Cisco, working on his pants zippers in the back, and dreaming of football dreams to come.
Yes, I believe that's the case. I think he's actually helping Cisco with his silver hair. So.
Yes, well, with exciting Pro Bowls like this, I'm excited for what Roger Goodell's going to come up with for Pro Bowls of the future. They can only get better, Bob.
Yes, and that was a beautiful catch there by Drew Hill. And Madden, I think you saw something on that play?
And that was the only way that he was going to catch that ball.
Right you are, John. The only way he could have caught that ball was with his hands and run with that ball.
Yeah. It's very astute observations there down by John Madden and Pat Summerall.
John Madden is a fountain of information and insight on football. I'm so glad that he was able to make the trip out here to beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pro Bowl. Make sure to tune in. We need more ratings on this thing.
Got a real nail-biter here as Bo Jackson runs in for a touchdown.
That's the young Roger Goodell saying, everyone watch my Pro Bowl, watch my Pro Bowl, as Bo Jackson does get in for the touchdown. And that is the classic Tecmo Super Bowl image that so many second players have seen. Touchdown, Bo Jackson.
Yes, if you played the game, definitely always wanted to be on Bo's team. So, as if you were playing in the NFL as well.
Yeah, that's right. I would definitely want to be on Bo's team no matter what sport I was playing. Kickoff is to Emmitt Smith. He's across midfield and just a few yards past it from there. So, short field to work with for Montana and company, down 28-10. They've got to get that ball in the end zone. It's a pitch off to Sanders.
Well, Sanders making everybody miss, looking like Barry Sanders out there, because he is.
Right you are, Bob. That's a John Maddenism there, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
I've picked up a few things.
Maybe someday
there.
you can become the fountain of information that is John Madden.
Well, I think whoever wins this game is going to score the most points, so.
John Madden and Ron Santo in an announcing booth, Bob. Would that be the best combo in the history of sports?
It would be, yeah, sure. Let's say it would be the best.
Ernest Biner, by the way, while we're joking about the late, great Ron Santo, catches that beautiful touchdown pass out of the backfield from Joe Montana. And let's see if Morton Anderson can bring this game a little bit closer with the extra point. He does.
Yeah, it was another beautiful throw there by Montana, and looks like the NFC's trying to make this thing a game.
That's right, John Montana, the longtime quarterback for the San Francisco 48ers. QB Bills takes over for the AFC squad, and it's a handoff to Thurman Thomas, and he's stuffed for no gain to their left. They really like pushing Thurman Thomas to the left here, Bob. The NFC has that one sniffed out.
Yeah, it seems like it, and when you have a guy named Bo Jackson running either way.
That's right.
Thurman Thomas is nothing to sneeze at either, so.
That's right. He's no small shakes, but, you got Bo Jackson off to the right, Thurman Thomas to the left. That's a pretty good 1-2 punch of running backs. QB Bills is back to pass. He's got some time. He's going for Reed. Deep. Is he open?
Ooh. Oh, he overthrew Andre Reed. Looks like Andre was pretty well covered there. And QB Bills will have to go back to the drawing board.
That's right. I think QB Bills probably had a little more confidence in Andre Reed than he deserved on that play. Certainly not to disparage the efforts of QB Bills and Andre Reed. They have quite a track record together. This one is complete to Drew Hill, just shy of the sticks, 4th down and 2. And here comes the kicking unit, Bob.
Yeah, and Pat, I think you got something to say about that?
Here comes the kicking team.
And this is going to be a 57-yard field goal. That is a very, very long kick.
Yeah, Nick Lowry punching it through the uprights there.
Earning that Pro Bowl bonus. Back in 91, that was probably about $10,000 Pro Bowl bonus here. Emmitt Smith with the reception of the kick, and NFC will take over again. So deficit deepens, Bob. They've got to get another touchdown here. Ernest Biner.
Yep, they need a touchdown quick, and many of them. So Montana's got to move the ball down the field quickly, but which they've been able to do at some points in time during this game.
He's looking to go deep. He's got a couple receivers open. He goes underneath, though, to his favorite target, Jerry Rice, future Pro Bowl captain, Jerry Rice.
I think that'd be everyone's favorite target if you were the QB for a team with Jerry Rice.
Certainly would be for me.
What happens. Montana back to pass. Oh, and he rifles it in there. And we'll go down to Madden there for the call on this one.
Look at that perfect pass.
Thank you, John Madden Montana, for the beautiful touchdown catch, throw and catch, and the commentary. I love it. What a perfect pass that was indeed, John.
Yep, they're a true word, ere be spake.
It's an onside kick, and it's going to be covered by the AFC team. So NFC mode in desperation time, Bob.
Yeah, let's see if the AFC keeps the pedal to the metal, or if they start to pump the brakes a little bit. It looks like they're going to go for all the marbles.
I think they are going for it. Well, last game of the year, Bob. Can't hold anything back. QB Bills.
Exactly.
Ooh, it's a little handoff there to Thurman Thomas. And to the left again, NFC had that sniffed out, Bob. 3rd down long.
Yep, 3rd down and long, and it looks like they're going to continue to take shots down the field. Another beautiful throw over there by QB Bills to Andre Reed, and
Andre Reed was wide open. Wide open.
Wide open, and John, I think you saw something on that play there.
You used to be able to put stickum on your hands to catch those balls. Now they got those gloves.
John accusing Andre Reed of cheating with special gloves. I'm not sure if that's okay for the NFL yet, Bob.
Yeah, I don't know, John, if we should be throwing around those accusations, but I don't think either stickum or gloves are helping anybody get
Yeah, that's right. Well, why would you need stickum or gloves here in beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii, everybody? Make sure to get your Pro Bowl tickets for next year. Sorry, there's that young Roger Goodell again. He keeps popping into the booth here and getting in our face. Get out of here, Raj. We'll see you in about 20 years, buddy.
Yep. Nice hair, though.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. He's got his surfer tan on. He's got the zinc oxide on his nose. Montana's going deep to Jerry Rice, who makes the grab at the 30-yard line, so all hope is not lost yet, but they're going to have to score quickly. Just 1 minute to go here in this Pro Bowl.
Yes, down by 2 scores, and they need it. And another beautiful throw there by Montana, though, to Andre Rison.
Threading the needle there through the defense, so it's going to be 1st and 10 here, 43 seconds left to go, and that is their final timeout, I believe, Bob.
Yep, final timeout, and it's going to take a little bit more than a miracle to get them into this game, but Montana never gives up and throws a touchdown to Andre Rison.
He was open on the slant, and now they're going to be down. If they make this extra point, they're just going to be down by 1 touchdown, so they're going to be an onside kick away from another shot here, Bob.
Absolutely. Giving our Pro Bowl audience a game here, so...
Absolutely what we want. Always exciting is the Pro Bowl, everybody. Get your tickets for next year now. Sorry, Raj. Anyway, it's an onside kick, but it's going to be covered up by the AFC, and that's just about going to do it, Bob.
But one of the more exciting Pro Bowls that we've ever seen, and got to tip your hats to the QB Bills, and Thurman Thomas, Bo Jackson, Drew Hill had a wonderful game.
Yes, and look at Thurman Thomas staying on his feet intentionally to keep that clock bleeding out, and that is going to be the final game of this exciting Pro Bowl. As we've already mentioned here, Bob, with how exciting this 1991 Pro Bowl was, it can only get more exciting from here forever, I think. Wouldn't you?
One can only imagine, but yes, I would imagine that it's going to be more and more exciting as the years go by. So
yes, I think the players are going to be more excited about it. I think the audience is going to be more and more invested in it. I think TV ratings are going to go up. I think ticket sales are going to continue to climb on this exciting professional sports all-star event.
Well, I think I don't want to go on a limb, but I'm going to say it might be bigger than the Super Bowl one day, maybe.
Well, absolutely. With all of these big name stars, Bob, how could it not?
Yeah.
Those Super Bowl teams have all these nobodies. We can't name all those guys in Super Bowl teams. We can't be bothered to learn all those names. But look at these: Drew Hill, inspirer of a young Cisco, Andre Rison. These names will live on forever in our hearts.
Andre Rison, wasn't his house burned down by one of the TLC ladies?
I think it might have been. Now that we've invoked the name of TLC, R.I.P. Lisa Left Eye Lopez, I think that might do it for us for this Pro Bowl here on Sticky Bleachers. I am Cory signing out for now.
I'm Bob. Thanks to John and Pat for joining us here on our commentary, and we'll see you guys next week.